Good evening, guys. I hope we are all doing well. Now, this is definitely something that is brand new to my channel because it's something that I've never ever brung. However, I do always want to try and provide a little bit of additional value to where I can, and any guys that, or girls for that matter, that watch this, if you can take something from it, then of course, even if it is just a little bit of entertainment, then it's a win-win situation on my side. But this is my morning routine. So as you can see, I woke up first thing, I came down the stairs and I obviously took a pee, and then I jumped on the scales, checked out my weight, and then I got outside and posed for the 5 week out marker. So as you can see here, I've just included a couple of little poses in here in which I managed to capture in the camera. Usually what I do is I take all of my shots on my iPhone, because I tend to find that whenever I take shots on my iPhone, it's more so kind of consistently clear every single week rather than me trying to kind of fidget about with my camera, etc. I'm not too bothered that much about obviously the quality, and usually from the iPhone we tend to get what we need to see, and obviously Vicky then gets to have a good look over all of my pictures that I send across, and usually the footage from the iPhone in terms of pictures is always better than the video content. So what I tend to do is I'll go a couple of rounds whenever I do my check-in every Saturday morning. So obviously this is 5 days or 5 weeks and 1 day out, I should say, and then that does conclude obviously my posing. Then what I'll do is I'll tend to just jump back up the stairs. I'll then jump into the shower because of course I end up a little bit sweaty from the old posing, so I'll take a shower and then that'll be me done that side of things. I'll come down the stairs, I'll hydrate. I will then move on to my health supplements for the day, in which it's pretty basic. I take Support Max Joint from Strom, and I take a nice little multivitamin from My Protein. Now, I am not sponsored by any of them companies. I do not have a single thing to do with any of them. However, they are two basic supplements that I've implemented throughout prep. And again, Support Max Joint is actually one that I have only implemented throughout the kind of latter part of prep, and it's been kept in religiously. And now I'm moving on to filling out my form, in which I update every single day on Natural Bodybuilding Worldwide, in which, if you haven't joined the site yet, it's definitely something that you are missing out on. And what I'll do is, the link's always in the description box below, but I'll stick it at the very top. And again, you can shoot over there, you can check it out. Like, I genuinely believe it is one of these sites that contains so much, like, literally free value for that matter. And I genuinely think you would be silly not to sign up. So if anything, I would recommend, please do that if you're a coach and you want to start learning and you want to actually get on top of things. Now, this is me just moving on to my work side of things. So client check-ins, responses, training footage responses, getting back to all of my clients and making sure that everybody's all good and set in stone for the week ahead and the day ahead for that matter. Getting all the changes back, getting all the check-ins uploaded, and then that pretty much covers me for the first part of the day in terms of block number 1 of my work. Then I move on to my second part of obviously a main kind of bit of my morning, in which is preparing my food for the day, or preparing it, I say it is literally just my chicken. So what I tend to do is, whenever I'm in the midst of cooking my oats and eating my oats, I put my chicken into the oven, and then by the time I've done my oats, the chicken's cooked, because it takes around 15 to 20 minutes. Easy as that. A little bit of peri-peri seasoning, into the oven it goes, 20 minutes, nice and easy. Now for the biggest and best part of my morning every single day is making my oats. Sitting down, enjoying my oats to a YouTube video. It's the exact same routine every single day, and it has been throughout prep, and it's something that I've most definitely kept in. Now guys, if there's one thing that I could recommend, it is just structure a routine. Honestly, a little bit of accountability towards a routine is going to allow you to be so much more productive, and it's going to allow you to be much more effective and obviously, like I've said, productive over the course of every single day, and it'll allow you to get so much more done. But yeah guys, that is essentially my morning routine. So of course I do hope you enjoy the rest of this video. If you do enjoy it, of course, as always, do not forget to drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and yeah, let's get on with this video. And that, guys, concludes my morning routine. So that brings me all the way up to my oats, which is of course first meal of the day. We have got some AGF in it in the form of peanut salted caramel. Now, that was pretty much everything that happens first thing in the morning every single morning. So like, that is something that I've definitely adapted to over the course of my prep, and everything has stayed the same, and that's how I like to keep my morning routine. Pretty similar every single day, whether it comes from me just getting up, jumping on the scales, coming down straight to work, getting my health supplements, getting everything ready, updating Natural Bodybuilding Worldwide. There's so many things that does obviously come into play, but I've kind of adapted and formed that routine throughout prep, and that's been something that I've kept in for weeks on end. And to be fair, it's pretty random, because I know that a lot of people do like these sort of videos in terms of what you do in your morning routines, etc. Do I stretch or anything like that? I don't do anything like that. I literally just do everything that I have just showed you guys, that happens every single morning, and that then brings me up until my oats, which is meal number 1. This is my most favourite meal of the day. This is my meal that I like to sit down and just chill, switch my phone off, turn everything off apart from YouTube, and I just sit and watch like a YouTube video over the course of me eating my oats, and then before I know it, it's time for block number 2 of work for the day. But I like to kind of box off between 8 and 12 check-ins first thing in the morning. Any setups, I like to get that all done first thing in the morning, because I find myself a lot more productive to get a lot more done prior to me eating my first meal. And then obviously I can eat my first meal, and then after that I chill out for a little bit, and then obviously I'm ready to get back on with work before it's time to head to the gym. But I'm not going to make this vlog too long, guys. We will be training shoulders tonight as well, in which I'm going to bring a few exercises to this video, but it's going to be nothing major. I'm going to keep my midweek videos around the kind of 12 to 15 minute mark. I'm not going to make them too extravagant, because I know that you guys don't want to sit and watch videos for like 25 to 30 minutes every single week, so I'm going to keep them as short as possible but as valuable as possible, and try and bring you guys as much valuable content as possible, and of course still bringing you guys an insight into my normal life and seeing what happens on a day-to-day basis. But apart from that, meal number 1's going to go in before it gets cold. I'm going to enjoy. Of course, guys, as normal, don't forget to drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications because it does help the channel a lot. Drop loads of comments down below, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next clip. Literally the easiest meal prep ever, guys. So that is my chicken done for the day. So I've got 400 grams of chicken in there, which will be split across 5 different meals. I've got my sweet potato in here, which gets prepped every single night prior to the day, obviously, that I'm going to be having it. And again, that just makes things so much easier for myself, and it makes me so much more productive the following day, because that is literally all, or next to all, of my carbohydrates that I need for the following day. And because they're already prepped, they just need now divided into the meals that I'm going to have, along with my chicken, which again, anybody that knows there's not a lot of variety in my diet. Obviously throughout my contest prep, I do also have a nice little bit of broccoli here, in which gets made just pretty much by the meal, because I just steam it in the microwave. And my oats get cooked first thing in the morning, and my white potato gets cooked post-workout, because why would you not want white potato chips, or why would you not just want a tub of chips post-workout? So it just makes things so much easier. As I go and sit and eat my oats, I fire my chicken into the oven, 20 minutes, and it is literally done. Don't need to worry about it, and it's pretty much complete for the day, and it makes things so much easier. And I don't spend hours and hours and hours every day prep, and I probably don't even spend upwards of maybe 45 minutes to an hour every single day, all in, including things like my oats, white potato, all of my sweet potato at night time, and my broccoli for that matter. I think that's it. I think I covered everything else, but yeah, it's nice and easy. So guys, just make things as simple as possible, especially if you're out working, especially if you're doing shifts. You might be doing night shifts, day shifts, split shifts across the day. You need to get your training in, you need to go here, you need to go shopping. There's loads of things you could be having to do. Just make things as easy as possible for you, and again, it'll allow you to remain accountable more than ever. And again, anybody that knows that accountability is always going to be the key whenever it comes to either building muscle or obviously dropping body fat, and that's what's going to dictate how you obviously adhere towards the plan, how you manage your routine. And the better you manage your routine, the easier things are going to be for yourself. But apart from that, it's time for me to get back on with block number 2 of work. So I will get on with that, and I will catch up with you guys at some point of the day. Got my next meal here, which is going in, of course, my chicken and sweet potato. Now, the only thing I don't know what to do is wash it down with the following, because I've got so many options. Should I go with a green Monster, or should I go with a lemon HDZ Rain, or should I go with an Ultra Fiesta Mango Monster, or a red 3D, or a watermelon Monster, which actually was very good at the start, but it's kind of just dying on me. I much preferred the original red, and I was always a sucker for watermelon things, like watermelon flavoured like sweets, but this just does not hit the spot. Sour Apple Rain is actually hitting the spot a lot, very much right now throughout prep, but I don't know which one to go for. So drop a comment down below, which one would you go for? I'm going to go with a lemon Rain today. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. One of the biggest things, guys, that is actually involved in my daily routine and not just morning routine is, like I said, I pre-prepare my sweet potato for the following day every single day. This always gets done prior to me going to the gym, so around 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I usually train about 4 or 5 p.m. every single day, and then that means whenever I come home from the gym, say maybe 8 p.m. at night time, everything is pretty much done, and I just have to make my white potato, and of course it's then just chill out time, chill mode, relax, watch TV before bed or something like that. But it just means that there's so much less to do later on at night, because I used to be in that kind of phase where I would prep all of my stuff like so late at night, and I wasn't getting to bed until after midnight every single night. I was going to the gym, coming home, and then knowing that I was going to have a lot more to do, whereas I've actually got time later on in the day, or later on in the afternoon I should say, in which I can just literally prep all my sweet potato, get it all ready, and that's it, done for the following day. So as you can see, I've got quite a lot in here. Now that is pretty much going to do me for the next couple of days. So I'm going to peel this, I'm going to parboil it, fire it into the air fryer. I've actually got 2 air fryers going that go every single day because I just have that much potato that I just could not work from one air fryer. So that's going to get done. I'll then get my pre-workout supplements, which I'm going to take defib tonight. I will take No Code as my intra, and of course I'll stack that with Level Up, and I'll also take Ride On with my pre-workout. And then obviously it'll be time for some shoulders, in and out job, and then of course we will be pretty much done for another day. Outfit of the day, we've got the Gasp mesh pants on, of course, the big orange ones. Now the reason behind I've got these orange ones on is because I've got the new Gasp utility vest, in which is obviously orange and black, so of course I had to match. And then we've got the better bodies. This is like a thermal performance top, so it's like a warm-up top more or less. Anybody that wants to know, I've also got Jordan 6s on as well, just because they've got a little bit of orange on them, and I thought it would kind of match. But I'm probably not going to wear these mesh pants over the Jordans. I'm probably going to tuck my socks in like a Ned, because I just think it looks better and it feels comfy. Anybody wondering, in Gasp and better body stuff, I'm pretty much XL and double XL in absolutely everything. However, we are in for shoulders, Ultra Flex Durham. Let's just get after it. So that is going to be a wrap for another midweek video. We took a very successful shoulder session tonight to mark another day in the books of prep. I'm now going to be 4 weeks out by the time this video goes up, which is madness to say, because prep has literally just flew in from where I was around 25, 26 weeks ago, whenever I was like 31 weeks out. All of a sudden we're 4 weeks out now, and the show day is pretty much right around the corner. But of course, I'm still going to keep the content up. I'm still going to keep everything flying out as much as possible because I want to bring you guys on the journey with me. So wherever I'm going, you guys will come with me, and of course I'll try and keep these smaller vlogs and videos updated as much as possible and try and bring them out every single week. But I've got this rabbit recovery to get into me, white potato meal, another shake, and that is me done for another day. So of course guys, I hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, then please do not forget to drop the video a like for me, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you all in the next video.